This video will discuss mood. Mood is the atmosphere or the emotional setting created by a piece of literature. Mood is the emotions that we feel while we are reading. Some literature makes us feel happy or sad, while others make us feel joyful, and even others can make us feel angry. Types of mood include scary, romantic, mysterious, violent, sympathetic, hopeful, angry, anxious, calm, cautious, excited, friendly, fearful, frustration, funny, gloomy, happy, joyful, lonely, mischievous, optimistic, patriotic, peaceful, pessimistic, playful, proud, relaxed, sad, serious, shocked, silly, suspicious, terrified, thoughtful, upbeat, worried. Mood is created by such stylistic writing devices as setting, imagery, word choice, and plot. Setting includes all the details of a place and time, the year, the time of day, even the weather. The place may be a specific country, community, region, neighborhood, building, institution, or home. Details such as dialect, clothing, customs, and modes of transportation are often used to establish a setting. Imagery is creative language that appeals to the five senses: tastes, sounds, sights, smells, and textures. Plot is the sequence of events that form an outline of the story. Setting is a good place to start to identify a story's mood. Setting is the time and place the story occurs, so it is these details that can bring out our feelings. How does the setting make us feel? Here are two settings that can be described similarly to start. They are both houses. They both have trees and shrubbery. They are both surrounded by a clean yard. But that's where the similarity ends. One setting is bright and inviting with sunlight and flowers. The other setting is dark and intimidating with shadows and trees with no leaves. We could say that the mood that the first house brings us is peace, so it is a peaceful mood. The second house brings us fear, so it is a fearful or threatening mood. A second way to identify the mood is to consider the word choice the author uses. For example, how are things described? What word choices or diction are used to make us feel emotions? Writers will use imagery to describe the setting so that readers can picture in their minds how the setting looks, smells, sounds, etc. Read the paragraph and pick out the words that could identify the mood. During the holidays, my grandma's yard dazzled anyone who passed by. She always had twinkling lights on her porch, colorful and bright decorations on the trees, and festive music playing over a loudspeaker. We would drink hot cocoa at the outdoor fire pit and sing carols loudly, encouraging the neighbors to join in. It was an open invitation for all passerby. What words did you choose from the paragraph that made you feel an emotion? What emotion did you feel reading the paragraph? The word choices dazzled, twinkling, colorful, bright, festive, encouraging, open invitation all make us feel happy, joyful, cheerful, and merry. A final way to identify the mood is to consider the plot. For example, how does the story end? What events make up the plot? What is the climax of the story? How do these events make the reader feel? For example, a murder mystery with many complicated plot developments and twists probably has a suspenseful mood. A good example is Lewis Carroll's Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. Most of the plot takes place in a fantastical setting with light-hearted language that conveys the imaginative, dreamlike experiences of Alice. She is constantly experiencing awe and wonderment in her setting and experiences. And at the end, she wakes up and tells her adventures to her sister and then gleefully runs off. The reader is left to appreciate Alice's excitement and glee and all the strange characters and weird happenings of her dream experience, which contributes to the lighthearted and cheerful mood. In conclusion, mood sets the overall emotion of a story and is a way to express how a person is feeling at a specific point in time. Moods convey emotion and feelings and add interest to any story or situation. Without moods, life would be dull and boring. Mood enables writers to take their readers on a journey that is emotional. This involves the reader in the story as they identify more fully with the writer or characters because we can feel the same emotions. And even though you may sense several moods, there will always be one dominant feeling. Mood helps literature come alive by giving it personal and human emotions.